Oh, nice of you to drop in. Hello to all friends of the United Fanzine Organization, the UFO, and to members of the public United Fanzine Organization website Facebook group. If you're a member of this group, hopefully you know what the UFO is, what it's all about. Well, it's the longest running co-op in the comic small press, and we've been around since 1968. It was started by Carl Gafford. I'm the current chairman of the group, and I've been chairman a few times. In fact, I was last chairman. First time I was chairman was like 50 years ago. So, yeah, I've been around, and and now we're back doing what we enjoy doing. And what do we enjoy doing? In the United Fanzine Organization, we publish small press comics and fanzines, magazines. We publish comics and zines. And if you do that, then you might be interested in joining the UFO. How do you join the UFO? Well, that's kind of what this video is all about. As I said, UFO. Oh, by the way, there is a private UFO member site, private for the member. You have to be a member to get into this site, and it looks like this. Yep. That's all you get to see because it's private, by golly. But if you're a member of the public United Fanzine Organization group, which you are because you're watching this video, then you apparently have an interest in comics, fanzines, self-publishing, and that sort of thing. Excuse me. So yeah, that was free. There was no additional fee or anything for what you just experienced there. But yeah, we've been around for a while. We publish comics and zines, and I mean here's some of the latest ones: Brain Freeze from Jim Main, Horseman from Larry Johnson, the Xenology Report from Alan Sissom. And what do these? Wait a minute, I don't think Brain Freeze is a UFO's issue. This is not a UFO zine, but Jim Main is a UFO member. And I'm not embarrassed by showing that because it's a great comic. It's a great zine. But every UFO zine has the UFO symbol on one of the covers. Now I'm looking at the Xenology Report. Yeah, this one's a UFO zine. It's got there's an old symbol. That's the newer symbol. And there's an old symbol that we also use, that one. That symbol's been around since the 1970s. Anyway, if you're interested in joining the group, first you have to publish a zine. Self-publish some sort of a comic or zine. And the next thing you do, and it has to be of a certain... Well, the UFO is kind of known for having some of the best darn comics and zines out there in the small press realm. So we're looking for quality work from quality people, and you're probably one of those. But the first thing you do is express your interest to the chairman of the group, which is me. After that, I will send you a list of all the members and their addresses and emails. So you send everybody a free copy of whatever it is that you publish so that we can vote on it. It might be a print zine, or it might be a PDF zine, an internet web zine. But of course we like the print ones, but we'll accept the other ones too. So the members vote on your admittance. If you're voted in, hooray! And the voting's done very quickly because we don't do it online now. We also have a newsletter, Tetragrammaton Fragments. It's published every 2 months. And here's the latest issue here. Tetragrammaton Fragments number 255. So yeah, we're up to 255. Kind of gives you an idea just how long we've been around. This contains the latest news and what needs to be voted on, that sort of thing. The roster, the members. And here's the members here, the current members. Who owes what, if you owe dues or whatever. And columns from the members. This one's from me, the chairman. Chairman Mobley, by golly. Alan Sissom. But we got columns here. And that's part of what you do. Once you're accepted into the group, you're expected to participate by sending out a free copy of your zine every zine that you publish that has the UFO symbol on it and the UFO checklist. The UFO checklist is a list of all the currently available UFO zines. Where the heck is it? Where did I put it in here? Yep, here it is. It says here page 36. Okay, so page 36. There it is. You're expected to include the UFO checklist in your publications as they're published. So a UFO zine has the UFO symbol and it has the checklist. There's an abbreviated checklist here for mini comics and zines of 16 pages or less. Say you're expected to publish at least once a year. Again, it can be a web zine or it can be a print zine. And to include those things, the symbol and the checklist, and also to participate. At least once every 2 issues of the UFO newsletter, you would need to send in a column, where you discuss the other member publications, discuss and review, and other stuff that's important to you. You can put in news about your upcoming publications. You can talk about comics. You can talk about whatever you want. And that goes in the UFO newsletter, Tetragrammaton Fragments, a name which literally means fragments from God. Well, we came up with that name way back in the 70s, and I still think it's kind of a cool name. So yeah, so step 1, get in touch with me. Step 2, send out copies of your zines to the members, a free copy of, whatever your most recent publication is, or something that is representative of what you can do, and then we vote. Then you're in. Once you're in, you publish UFO zines that have the symbol or the checklist, and you participate at least every couple of issues of the UFO newsletter. And we also have lots of other stuff that's going on. We have a UFO Awards that we're reviving. It's been dormant for a little while, but we're gonna have an awards voting for the awards. The best stuff, most interesting material that people have published in the UFO, and there's going to be an awards comic strip. We've done a few of these in the past, and it's always a whole lot of fun. If the strip will feature the members of the UFO, and the last one was done by Jim Main and me quite a while back, and we're going to do it again, by golly, by the end of this year. Jim is publishing a UFO special. Jim Main has also been chairman of the UFO on numerous occasions. And some of the members we have here: Verl Holt Bond, David Branstetter, Jason Bullock, Rob Cooley, Rob Imes, Larry Johnson, Roger Keel, Steve Shipley, who just returned to the UFO after too long an absence. We're glad to see him back. Did I say Tim Kelly? Okay, Jim Main, Ian Shires, Alan Sissom, and Michael Wagner. And so those are the current members, and we're looking forward to adding more. So that's partly what this video is about. We're kind of a membership drive where we're looking for people out there who want to be part of this group and have the kind of fun that we've been having for decades. And I expect the UFO started in 1968. I expect it'll still be going in 2068. 2168, 2268, and on and on and on, because it's an immortal group. What? Yeah, I know, I get a little weird sometimes. Okay, yeah, I got a new UFO zine too. Mantra number 11. Thought I'd mention that. Here it is, with a cover by Anthony Gray, and back cover by our pal Doug Freeman. So yeah, I'm out there doing my part too. So if you love comics and zines and you love publishing, self-publishing, it might just be the place for you. If you just want to send me a line, drop me a message, and we'll go get started from there. Is there anything else? I made some notes, but I don't know if I'm going to comment about anything that I made the notes about. Jim Main's working on a UFO annual. This will come out at the end of the year. It's all about cooperation. That's why it's called a co-op. We all help each other. For instance, I have I did the UFO checklist that's in TF, but our pal Steve Shipley has done a really beautiful full-color checklist with cover reproductions. Gee whiz. I wonder if I can find that on this here computer real quick. Who did I say? Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson did this. Yep. Yada, you're waiting with bated breath. I need a faster computer. What's going on here? There it is. The full-color UFO checklist designed by Larry Johnson. Whoop, and it just disappeared. Now there's a picture of me. How'd that happen? Oh well, you saw it for an instant there, folks. I know it was the greatest thing you ever saw. Well, not the picture of me, but the checklist. There it is again. Okay. So, yeah, showing the most recent UFO publications. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's the latest. That's the scoop. If you want to join the group, since you haven't seen enough of me, I'll turn that light on so you can see me better. You might think about it. We have lots of friends out there. For instance, this group here has, what, 250 members or something, way up there, you know, who aren't members of the UFO, but we still have a lot of great friends in the small press comics community. And a lot of these friends contribute to our zines, you know, comics and material. And, you know, it's one big, awesome small press network out of there. And the UFO is just one small part of that. But we hope a significant part of that, and one that's kind of respected. And as I said, we've been around since the dawn of mankind. No kidding. All right, guys. You guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. And if you have any other questions, you can comment below. And I'll be glad to answer them. I won't be glad to ask them. I'll answer them instead of asking them. I think that's how it's supposed to work, kind of, yeah. Okay, everybody have a great day. Keep rocking. Yeah, I got a guitar too. I'm just mentioning that for the heck of it, okay? And because I just got this spiffy new delay pedal in the mail. Just because I'm excited about it and I wanted to mention it. Nothing to do with comics, nothing to do with the UFO. So what? This is my video, and I'll do whatever I want, by golly. All right, you guys have a great day. Keep smiling, stay well, stay safe, and see you next time. I'll see you in the United Fanzine Organization Facebook group. Okay, bye-bye.